Good evening. Today, Chuck Yeager passed away. One of the greatest pilots ever. And right now I'm flying a P-51D Mustang, the plane that he flew during the Second World War. Here in altitude Sturmovik, and we are engaging some Focke-Wulf 190s A8s. One of these is the airplane that shot him down. When he was shot down, and then he managed to hide of the French resistance and join them for a while, and then escape to across the Alps, and then get back in the air and then become an ace, which was one of the many feats that this. Here's one. Okay, let's go right behind him. All right, got some hits there. I'm gonna stay with this one. Might have someone behind me. I am flying Glamorous Glennis, the P-51 that he named after his wife. And the pilots had names on the planes, and one of the paint jobs that comes with altitude Sturmovik does is Glamorous Glennis. Oh, lost him. Where did he go? He dove out. Okay, let's go after this one. Check 6 real quick. Hard to see without track IR, but this plane is very fast in a dive. I think it's the fastest airplane in a fighter plane in World War II. I'm not totally sure about that. Someone else looks to be shooting him as well. Let's double check if it's actually a. Yep, it's a Focke-Wulf. It's not a P-51. You have to double check your bogeys here so you don't get to friendly fire. Some more hits. It's quite a bit of armor, the Focke-Wulf 190. And I have my conversions here set to 300 meters. So I'm pretty close to much closer than 300 to this individual here. Oh, and I have like these paddles for rudders instead of proper rudder pedals. And sometimes I forget that I've actually. Oh, I got the tip of the wing again. That I forget that I've remapped them to the paddles on the Hoddas instead of the twisty thing in my T-Flight Hoddas X here. So sometimes I forget, and I'm late with the rudder adjustment. Okay, let's try to get a shot on his side here. All right, missed that. Not very good gunnery from me here. I'm still getting some good shots. Some lucky shots. Sometimes you just, I wrote Yeager when I was a kid, after I read his autobiography titled Yeager. Exciting book. It reads like an adventure, because the guy's life is basically like one big adventure. And, okay, passing out here. Here's the G modeling in IO2. The more you pull, progressively less you can see, because all the blood's streaming from your head and going down into your legs. Alright, you can see your heavy breathing to try to get that to stay conscious here. That shot. Oh, really sloppy here. And so, yeah, I very inspired after reading Yeager's biography. I wrote him a letter, basically saying, you inspired me. Ask him some questions. Then he sent me a photograph and an autograph. That was really awesome. I have that framed at my mom's place in Rome. Whoa. Okay. Almost got him. Some scissoring here, but I am losing consciousness. Have to stop pulling so hard. Some violent maneuvers of this Focke-Wulf 190 A8 right above the clouds here. This is the Rhineland map of IO2 Sturmovik Battle of Bodenplatte, the first Western Europe map they provided, and where it comes with the P-51 Mustang that I'm flying. And so this is not where I think Yeager flew over here as well, but this is not, I think, where he was shot down. He was shot down near Bordeaux in France. And definitely one of the most exciting parts of the book, the story about him getting shot down and then getting back into the fight later and becoming an ace. Tough one to take down, this Went over here, maybe just very unlucky. I'm just probably not shooting well. My convergence is at 300, or maybe I'm firing from too close for my convergence setting. And I'm staying with him. I want this kill. This is AI. I'm not flying online. This is just a quick mission. 8 versus 8. Hawk Wolves versus the P-51s. Practice a little aerial ground here and find a flying Chuck Yeager's Glamorous Glennis. Oh, okay, that was a pretty good hit. He's still flying. I didn't see any control surfaces flying off. Oh, really hard and tough nut to crack, this German over here, this German Focke Wolf. I don't want to use all my ammo because I want to have some for whatever else comes by. See, if I had my converger at 100 or 150, this would be perfect right here, but I don't, so I just probably only one. Oh, and I'm spinning. It really almost lost it there. Oh, and here I'm going steep dive. Let's try to get back here. Below the clouds now, you can see the change in lighting. And you really feel like you're flying in this game. It's a really amazing feeling of flight. I do, since this is a quick mission and not the full real servers, I do have padlock view, which helps me find where this Focke Wolf is. He's probably going to be diving on me now. He thought that I lost control and now I'm at disadvantage. Let's see, is that him? Zoom in. I believe so. Okay, well, that's one of them. I don't know what happened to the other fighters. That if the Germans got the upper hand, or if my team here got the upper hand, the Americans. This Friday there's... Am I talking too loud? Am I shouting? A little bit? Okay. Let me turn... I forget that I'm trying to shout over an engine. Let me turn this down here. Okay, now I'm gonna try to talk lower. I lower my volume. Is this a P-51? Who knows? Let's try to climb again. And there it is, Glamorous Glen, Chuck Yeager's P-51 Mustang. Built-in paint job here that comes with Altus Dermovic. Beautiful aircraft. Really classic airplane. And there she goes. Alright, let's get back into trying to find these bogeys here. There's one here behind me now. I lost a lot of altitude of that spin. Is this a P-51 or is this a Focke Wolf? I think it's a P-51, so I'm safe with this one. Seems to be smoking a little bit. Probably got hit in the oil tank or the engine. Let's see if this is one of the bad guys here. See some tracer fire up there, so there's still a battle going on up there. And if I'm going to lean my mixture a little bit, I don't know if it's auto in this plane. I believe it is. I haven't really looked into... Yeah, it's all set on automatic right now. I've practiced a little bit of this plane. I haven't flown this plane much at all in this particular video game. I feel like maybe my I don't know if this is my breathing sound or if it's the sound of something going wrong with my engine here, but there's something up. Okay, here you go, Focke Wolf. Okay, that's a hit. leaking fuel, and I hit his engine. The radiator is... Oh, watch out, don't crash into him. The radiator is losing water. So eventually he's going down. Maybe not right now, but eventually. But I just want to make sure he goes down, so I'm just going to stay after him and try to get a confirmed kill here. Not probable. This little aerial chess match. Alright, and we got a follower. This is amazing. Wow, almost gave me a heart attack here, but that's alright. Goodzilla's raiding a party of 2. Hello, Godzilla. Thank you for your raid. This is awesome. I thought I was all by myself here, but I will play you a little song as soon as I hopefully take out this Focke-Wulf 190. I have to lay back on the stick a little bit here. Alright. Goodizilla. Rating of a party of 2. Okay, oh, and I'm losing consciousness. Okay, let's lay it off the stick a bit. Let my digital pilot here get that blood back up to his head with some breathing exercises. And maybe by the time he does that, this Focke-Wulf 190 is going to be... Alright. I just don't want to crash. Okay, let's... He's going to be behind me, but... My main go's not crashing right now. Here he comes, here he comes. Alright, I'm gonna try to go up. It's a bit risky, but I want to get a little bit more energy advantage on him. And hopefully I won't pass out. The P-51 is quite a... I'll give you an outside view. It's quite a fast and nimble thing, even though it's going straight up. And then getting to the top here, I'm gonna go full... You know, left rudder, do a hammerhead. Oh, not really a hammerhead, but this should work. And let's get back down. Now I've recovered consciousness. I don't see him anymore, but he's probably one of these two here. I see some tracer fire to the left there. This tracer fire looks really good with the latest updates. This game keeps looking better and better. I will play a quick little guitar lick for Godzilla as soon as I get one of these kills. Okay. I can do it now because I don't seem to be in danger. Let's cheat and look from behind here. Whoa! Okay, I tried to do a snap road, but I totally almost lost control there from the external view. Oh, here he comes! Oh, and we got another follower. Jeez. Okay, here he comes. He's coming behind me. Where the heck is this guy? Thanks for the follow, Rodrigo KitKat 569er. Rodrigo KitKat 569er here with us on the stream. Fantastic. I got a Focke-Wulf 190 behind this Chuck Yeager's P-51 Glamorous Glen here. It's a quick mission. It's not online, but you know, I'm gonna throw left rudder a bit here. Okay, now I'm gonna scissor because I think there's a second one firing at me too. All right. I'm lucky I have this padlock view because it's a quick mission. And he's right above the clouds there somewhere. I don't know if the AI is affected by clouds if you disappear behind clouds. They see you. I suspect not. I suspect they have a bit of a laser vision. But the AI is not fantastic in this game. It's alright. It's been improving. I think there's someone behind me too. Alright, let's try to get this guy, okay? And then I'm going to do a little... guitar for Rodrigo and Goodizilla. Brasileiros? Are you Brazilians by any chance? Or Portuguese or Spanish? It just sounds a little... Opa, atenção! Para comemoração da vida do Chuck Yeager, commemorating Chuck Yeager's life here. A quick little stream tonight. Passing away of this pilot, Air Force, this a legend of pilots, of people who like to fly airplanes. Oh, I got a little hit on the side there. This Focke-Wulf 190 is really tough not to crack these planes. They have quite a bit of armor. With a big radio engine out front. But we're doing our best here. Really bad gunnery from my part today. I haven't really shot much at other planes for a while. I've been doing a lot of ground attack of the IL-2 on the Friday night flights over at Combat Box. I'm going to do another one this week. Okay, that's quite a few good hits here, but I'm really losing it here. There you go. The engine's on fire. One Ubas. All right. And you see the engine's like stopped. Hopefully the pilot can jump out without burning to a crisp. There he goes. Okay, he managed to jump out. That's good. Fantastic. All right. Parachute opened. All right, pilot's okay. And that's one thing I like about, you know, I'm a boy, so you know, I get excited about war stuff and guns and all this stuff. What I like about airplanes and pilots is that, you know, there is a certain, at least there's a little bit of chivalry in it that, you know, you're not gonna. The best pilots are the ones I think that you know, they want to take out the machine and not the other thing. The best people, I guess, maybe not pilots. Okay, if you want to win in a war, you have to be like basically pretty vicious, I think, or pretty aggressive. Anyway, all right, probably gonna get blown up by doing this by someone from behind me that I don't see. But here comes a little, a quick little guitar lick for Rodrigo and Godzilla. Thanks so much for the raid, Godzilla, and thanks for the follow, Rodrigo. All right. Thanks for the follow. Have to keep flying that P-51 flying here so that I don't, you know, lose control. So let me just do a little dive here and I'll put in a flyby view. Thanks so much for the follow, guys. Am I a pilot in real life? Maybe in another life. I wish that I wanted to be a pilot, but life just took me in different directions. I've flown gliders and I've flown ultralights a bit, but I don't have a pilot's license, and so no, I'm not a pilot in real life. Maybe the next life, but when I was a kid I really wanted to be a pilot. But yeah, I just didn't, it didn't come to pass. My eyes weren't very good, and you know, it's expensive. Probably could have found a way to do it if I was less lazy and more passionate about it early on. But I might still do it eventually, you know, depending on how directions life takes me. I may, if I go live somewhere where it's pretty cheap to take flying lessons, maybe I'll do it in the future still. How about yourself, Rodrigo? Oh, it is a 190. Okay, there you go. Here's another one. You just fired at one of my friends, another P-51. There was an 8-on-8 this started, and now it's all spread all over the place. You know, after the start of a fight, it's just chaos, and basically this game really illustrates that pretty well. You just have to, like, you know. Jeez, total miss. Miss again. Oh, that was a really sharp turn there. Whoa, this is a better pilot. Okay, he's really throwing it around. Are you a pilot in real life? I'm gonna stay high and keep the energy advantage. I'm not gonna pull on the stick very much because I'm really losing consciousness here. I've flown a lot of flight simulators over the years, but lately I don't fly them as much. Look at those clouds, those looking really nice, these clouds here. 15 years old, alright, well then you have your life ahead of you. If you want to be a pilot, I don't know what your situation is, but there's always a way. If you love airplanes. I was about your age when I read Yeager's autobiography. I was living in Brazil at the time. Awesome. You should go and check out the videos of this guy called Requiem, who plays this video game. He's a pilot in real life, and he has a very inspiring story because he wasn't a pilot, but it was his passion, and someone helped him become a pilot, and now he's an airline pilot here in the United States. But he plays this game a lot. His name is Requiem, and I'll put his as soon as I am in a bit. Here, I'll just do it right now. Look up Requiem IL2. Okay, look up this guy's videos. He's a real life pilot, and he's very has wonderful instructional videos about this particular video game as well. Alright. Alright, shit. Okay, excuse me, this is a Focke-Wulf 190. It's coming right at me, and I'm in trouble here. I'm gonna throw left runner. Okay, because if that thing shoots at you, you better step on the rudder because you want to get out of its line of fire, because that thing has some 20mm cannons that will just tear you to pieces, okay? Alright, I'm gonna put my nose above the horizon here. And then I'm gonna cut back, and I'm gonna put my nose below the horizon so the gravity helps me turn a little bit faster. Here comes the Focke-Wulf again. I'm not gonna go head to head with him. I'm gonna throw left rudder again. I'm gonna throw right rudder, just like throw his aim off a little bit. Okay, we're scissoring a sort of like off-kilter scissors here in this engagement egg. I didn't know. I asked if you were from Brazil. Are you in Brazil? Okay. This is bad, but whew, I did a little snapshot, and then I wasn't really a little snap burst, and then I just tried. I don't think he managed to get his sights on me because he didn't shoot. Sometimes it's hard to understand. You speak too fast. Prefere que eu fale português? Sorry, I'll try to speak slower. Do you prefer that I speak Portuguese? Since it's just you and your friend here, I think thanks for the raid. I'd be very happy to speak Portuguese if that's the language. Sou brasileiro, sou... Minha mãe é brasileira, nasci no Brasil, morei muitos anos no Brasil. Meu pai era inglês e agora eu vivo em Nova York. Yeah, Brazilians have a thing about World War II planes, right? P-47, P-47, Sentapua, all that stuff. Oh, and I'm out of ammo. Holy crap, I'm out of ammo, dude. Terminou a munição aqui. Caramba! That's a Brazilian guy on the stream here. É, sou brasileiro. Sou do Rio Grande do Sul, mas morei no Rio, morei em São Paulo há muito tempo. Morei em Brasília. Morei no meio do nada em Goiás, quando era pequeno, né? No more ammo in this P-51. Sloppy shooting, so my only hope now is really flying him to the ground. So I'm gonna try to get him to follow me down, and I'm gonna try to do some daredevil flying here with Glamorous Glennis, Chuck Yeager's P-51 Mustang. Oh! That's what happens when you spend too much time in the outside view and you're going so fast that your control, it's called, you know, compression of the controls. The shockwaves from the airframe, they make the controls unusable after a certain speed. And that's actually what Chuck Yeager's work later as a test pilot in the Bell X-1 program, that's what they were researching. It's like, once you break the sound barrier, is there a way for you to design the control surface of the airplane so they still work at those high speeds, so they don't get compressed, that they don't work anymore, like it just happened here with P-51. Jogo no Manche. Manche não. O Manche é um server? Manche IL2. Ah, Sidestick, Manche. Eu jogo isso aqui, ó. Eu jogo Thrustmaster T-Flight Hotux X. Custou uns $45 na época que comprei. Não, é legalzinho, mas tem um problema no botão que eu já consertei, eu abri e não tá funcionando muito bem. Então esse aqui, mancha aqui os pedais, é aqui, ó. Aqui é o controle. E esse pode torcer também para fazer pedal, só que nesse aqui eu deixo os pedais aqui. Claro que eu preferia ter o pedal embaixo, mas os meus pedais faz anos que não uso, estão na casa da minha mãe. Alright, let's try to take off with the P-51, okay? Não é mal isso, me durou eu tenho isso faz uns 5 anos. Na época custou $45, mas agora com o Microsoft Flight Simulator, quando saiu aquele jogo, o pessoal bloqueou todo mundo que se comprar o jogo, daí o, o preço de todos esses Flight Stick aumentaram pra caramba, né? Então não sei se ainda tem esse aqui por $45, mas por $45 me durou 5 anos, ainda tá aqui. Eu tive que abrir ele e consertar por dentro, mas não é o melhor. Se eu tivesse dinheiro, eu compraria um Cytec, acho que é Logitech agora. Here we are, Glamorous Glenn, Captain Charles E. Chuck Yeager, 363rd Fighter Squadron, 357th Fighter Group, Leiston, England, November 1944. Okay, here we go. Esse jogo 46, eu jogo ele, costumo ver que desde 2000, cara. Eu acho que você tem 15 anos. Antes de você nascer eu tava jogando esse jogo. O antecedente do... o 1946 é a última versão dele. Eu joguei o IL-2 primeira vez, acho que 2000, 2001. O primeiro. E ótimo. O 1946 é muito bom. Tem cheio de avião. É ótimo. Eu devia até jogar isso. Claro que esse aqui, o motor gráfico é mais avançado, mas o jogo é muito bom. Ó, esse aqui é meu pai, ó. Você pode pôr a foto que você quiser aqui no painel. Esse é meu pai do lado direito, o meu tio no lado esquerdo e o meu avô, que foi cego na Primeira Guerra e na Inglaterra, em Brighton. Teclado. Eu comecei a jogar no teclado. Eu jogava... O primeiro simulador de voo que eu já joguei foi o Falcon. Falcon, e eu jogava em teclado. Joga War Thunder. Não sei se computador que você tem. Alright, let's fire this up. So I put about an inch of throttle forward, okay. Then I think the mixture, if I remember right, I think the mixture is full. Or actually no, it's 50%, I think, more or less. Then you put it to full after it turns on, if I remember right. Propeller at 100%, there it goes. Alright, and now let's press E, turn on the crank. Once it starts turning, now the other way around, it turns like clockwise, P-51. Then I pull full mix, and I put a throttle a bit more forward, I think. Meu avô, não. O meu tio tá. Morreu com 97 anos também, como... Acho que 97, 96, 97, quase como o Chuck Yeager. Alright, here we go. Full mix. Okay, engine mix is full. Alright, beautiful aircraft. Grandma's Glen 3. A classic airframe design. The Pony. Alright. Where's the runway? That's the runway right up here. Okay, so let's go to the taxiway. Right, so to unlock the tail wheel, okay? In this plane, it's a bit interesting, the system it has. There's a little tail wheel in the back, so to unlock it, you put the stick forward, I think. Tail wheel release, there you go. And now let's go. Powerful Merlin engine out front. Ah, obrigado. Faz tempo, mas passou, né? A vida é assim. Cada um tem seu tempo. Ah, você tem um PC mais antigo, né? Que você tá jogando o outro. Onde é que você mora? Você mora no Brasil, São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Sul? Alright, pretty straightforward taxiing here on the P-51. I'm speaking some Portuguese of a kind. I think that's not where the runway is. So I'm going this way. Maybe I took a wrong turn. Speaking some Portuguese of a kind young viewer here. Get my head out the window. Maringá, opa! Maringá no sul, né? Gaúcho? É no sul ou no é Santa Catarina? Agora eu me esqueci. Eu sou do sul também. Uh-oh. Having trouble now getting my head back in the airplane. Oh, here you go. Taxiing here of Chuck Yeager's P-51 Gramless Glen 3. Beautiful aircraft. In this off-the-cuff stream today. Eu sou de Passo Fundo, cara. Let's try to find the runway again. Is that the runway? Maybe that's the runway. Or is it this one up here? The tower is over there. I think that's the runway. I was by the runway, I didn't realize it, so let's go there. Eu gosto do P-51, meu preferido. O BF é um bom avião também dos alemães, né? Mas eu sempre gostei dos aviões dos aliados, são meus preferidos. Meu avião preferido dos alemães é o Focke-Wulf 190, que tem aquele armamento pesado, né? Eu gosto do motor radial. Alright, here we go. Alright, aiming down the runway here. I'm gonna press the brakes, a stopper over here. Alright, get back in here. Alright, now to lock the tail wheel, okay? Because you want to lock it before you take off. You pull the stick back, I think. Or neutral again. Okay, now that's neutral, okay. I think you just control it. Alright, let's go. Full power. I could take off in a 3-point turn, but for this case, since I'm going flaps up, I'm gonna get her. Wonderful animation here, Glamorous Glen 3. Putting these wheels up. Really wonderful mechanical animation in this video game. Follow. Close the window. A more quiet. It's a nice little takeoff here. Keep the RPM high. And the button I'm looking for is because I've played so many different games that I get confused. But I'm looking for the trim. Quite a bit of weather here. You can get above it. You can see how beautiful the weather modeling of this game is. Just the graphical modeling. Really phenomenal feeling flight simulator. I wish you could take these flight models and this damage modeling and these airplanes and put it into the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator. You can fly anywhere. That would be my dream flight sim, with a dynamic campaign of like a Falcon 3.0, okay? Wouldn't that be cool? Someday. Okay, you see I'm smoking a lot? It's my throttle mixture, okay? If I reduce the mixture, I lean it. If I pull back on the... No, not there. There you go. But that's almost no fuel, okay? That's something for you to think about, especially when you're in online servers where there's no icons. Is that when you're a certain height, if you don't play with your mixture, and I think if your oil, I don't know if the radiators have anything to do with this as well, but you leave this contrail that's visible from far away, and that makes you much more easily visible from other planes. So something to keep in mind when you're playing with against human players. All right. Let's try with the radiator. Let's try to put it is it this one? I don't know if I don't think I've mapped the key for a radiator. An oil radiator, because this P-51 is automatic, is right here. This plane is really nicely organized cockpit, but it has stuff in the weirdest places, so you really have to, if you have track IR to move around, it'd be easier. But basically, look, you can go forward here, okay? Let's see if I can remember how to do that even. Like for example, if you want to see how much fuel you have, okay? You have to go back here, and then you look there, and there's your fuel gauge right there somewhere. That's at least the fuel gauge in the... Maybe I have to even open the canopy to be able to look out of here. There you go. That's the fuel capacity in the internal tank, not the wing tanks, okay? And it's funny because it says empty. I don't know if that's a bug, because I don't have any wing fuel tanks. Because I think the F is full and the E is empty, so it's very odd. Maybe there's some sort of setting that I have to change to get the... Or maybe I found a little bug that I should report to IL2 here. To the 1C Games, the IL2 developers. Beautiful aircraft. Glamorous Glen 3, Chuck Yeager's World War II paint job. It's literally a classic World War II fighter lines. Let's lean the mixture a little bit. I don't know why it has a little emergency power thing on the side there. Maybe I have to get my RPM down a little. Let's try that. There you go. Now it's a continuous mode. It's the RPM that you have to mess with, I think, not the mixture at this height, apparently. Let's take a look from the outside view again. Now let's try to lean the mixture a bit. There you go. Alright. You see, if the mixture is above, at this height, what height am I? Let's take a look. I am at... It's about 2,000 feet here. Not very high. No, is this 20,000 feet? I'm not even sure. I think this is 2,000 feet I am. Yeah, 2,000 feet, not very high. But already here you can think about, you see it from the outside view. You can already reduce the propeller RPM to about 77%, about 75 around there, okay? And then if you have the mixture higher, look what happens, okay? Imagine you're an enemy looking for me, okay? If I put the mixture higher, look, you start smoking. So, it's putting more fuel in there and the oil's coming back. Nova York tá frio pra caramba, mas dentro de casa é quente porque tem aquecimento grátis, ainda bem. Tá 0 grau, eu acho. So if you put the mixture to 75, no trail, that's very good to prevent enemies from being able to spot you more easily. Alright, I think I put some ground targets here. Yep, they're to the southwest there. Let's see if we can take out some ground targets before we jump into a dogfight again. New York City weather, let's see what is the temperature here. 2 graus, 2 degrees centigrade here. Tá bem frio. Como é que tá aí? Tá frio ou tá calor em Maringá? What's up, my shouting? Oh, it's the fish. Que outros jogos você gosta de jogar, Rodrigo? Mais simulador de voo mesmo? Ou algum outro jogo também? Não precisa responder, né? Se você tá ocupado aí, obrigado por aparecer aí. Let's see. Olha só, te dou um follow de volta aí, falou? Tem o Godzilla também. Dá um follow de volta aí também. Tentar não cair aqui enquanto estou fazendo isso. Godzilla, falou. Follow as well. Falou? Opa! Very nippy airplane, very fast aircraft this. Okay, we have some trucks coming up. Let's see if we can take out some trucks. This, my gunner will be better of the trucks because it's at 300 meters, so it's a bit more, you know, for ground attack, 500 and out of convergence will be better. But let's see how we can do. Okay, where are the trucks? There they are to the right. Okay. Oh, almost crashed. So I'm going fast. You don't realize how fast this thing is going. It just moves this thing. Esse avião aqui se move, cara, muito rápido. Rápido pra caramba. Ok, tá lá uns caminhõezinhos. Vamos tentar disparar nesses aí. Olha lá. Oh! Quase. Almost crashed. I'm really not used to flying the P-51. It's so fast. It's so smooth the way it sort of glides through the air that you just don't realize how fast you're going. And then when you start pulling up, it's like, geez, these controls are tough. Tô indo com muita pressa aqui. Devia dar mais um... Ó, o caminhãozinho, eles escapam aqui, ele saiu da rua. Eles tentam escapar de você, que é legal nesse jogo. 2 graus centígrados em Nova York. Frio, inverno, Covid, uma confusão. Mas o ano que vem vai ser um ano melhor. Espero que esse ano seja muito bom onde é que seja que você está. Meu português não está muito bom, que faz muitos anos que eu não falo assim todo dia. Boom! Got one. And here we go. Gonna do Hammerhead. Try to at least. There you go, Hammerhead. I spun because I keep trying to go to external views. And now I'm probably gonna crash, but let's try to pull out of this. Whew. And he just managed. Very smooth airplane this. The way it just glides around in the air. Almost effortless. There's another one. Oh! You know, that's... Oh, olha a árvore. Coitada da árvore até bateu. Isso que acontece quando você fica aficionado num alvo e você esquece o que está acontecendo em volta de você. Namoro? Namoro, eu tenho minha namorada aqui. A gente mora junto faz muito tempo. Mergulho, não, só em piscina, em praia, mas não com scuba, nada. E você? Okay, let's see. Finish mission. I'm gonna finish with another dogfight. Let's try to get some Focke Wolves again. Ah, no jogo? Tá. Tem que mergulhar. Tentar de novo aqui. Vou fazer para terminar aqui esse stream. Vou terminar mais uns 15 minutos. Fazer aqui em cima de Bruxelas. Let's go to the top right here now. Here near Münster, over Germany. Another four here. Vou botar uns BF 190 também. Falou. Botar o K4. Ok. Vamos mudar um pouco o horário do dia. Vamos botar uma tardezinha assim. Botar umas nuvens mais altas. More haze. Vamos ver como é que fica. 4P51 e vamos por 4P47. Botar uns brasileiros aí, falou? Olha lá. Sentapua. Falou? 4P51 D15s, 4P47 D28s against 4FW198s and 4BF109 K4. Let's go. Aqui são 10 para as 10 da noite. Aí tá tarde, hein? Maringá, Paraná. SWAT, muitos anos atrás, uma versão... jogava assim, mas muito tempo que eu não jogo. Esses dias eu jogo mais o simulador de voo, Elite, coisa assim. Amanhã eu vou jogar Cyberpunk. Alright, here we go, here we go. Big... Oh, what's going on? Where are they? Alright. 4 going to the right, there's 4 going to the left here. I'm gonna go after the left ones. There's one coming straight at me. Try to do a snapshot. Missed, okay, let's go. Okay. It's a P-47, no, it's a BF-109K. Here we go. Hopefully there's not one behind me. Hopefully my wingman will be taking care of me.
This is Roughman 4 requesting landing approach. Over. Roughman.
What?
Proceed. Roughman 4. I'm wounded. Roughman 4. I'm on fire. Bailing out.
Damn. Bad shooting my part.
Roughman 3. Engaging fighter to the east. Range half mile. Out.
Got my head higher in the cockpit so I can see a bit more of that below that gun sight. And see what the hell I'm shooting at here. Ah. Got a few good hits. A few more.
Roughman 3. Engaging fighter. It's close. Out.
He is moving, this guy. Oh, 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 stay up, stay up.
Roughman 2.
If I was playing like a real,
To the southeast.
against real people here, I wouldn't care about this guy. I'll let him go.
Bluebird 3. Engaging fighter.
Because he's pretty much, you know,
Out. Mayflower. This is
I would go back and help the other guys, but since I'm playing this quick mission,
over. Roughman. Proceed.
I'm gonna keep aiming at this guy here. Oh, you have lost consciousness. Wait. Came back to your senses and have control.
Roughman 2.
Okay, there's one coming behind me, so that guy's gone. Lost him. There's another one coming behind me here.
Proceed.
Let's try to get this guy.
Bluebird 4. Engaging fighter to the east. Slow. Range.
Olala.
1.5 miles. Out.
Yeah, I think it's a BF-109 again. Maybe a Focke-Wulf. No! Lots of tracers. Are really cool tracer fire effects on the distant ones. Find Chuck Yeager's P-51. Glamorous Glennis P-51D.
Mayflower. This is
D-15, I believe.
landing approach. Over. Bluebird. Proceed.
It's a bit more snappy on the road, the BF-19, I think. Not as much as the 190, but some decent hits here on this thing. There you go. That's pretty catastrophic. His engine is on fire. He is going down. I'm not going to follow him down because I'm pretty low. Can't see that much because of the cloud. Let's try to keep an eye on him. See if the guy, I don't know if he managed to get out. Took my away from the plane a second. There he goes. Boom. Very cool graphics. Looking for a shoot. Don't see a shoot. I do see another airplane there though, and there's one right above me. Go for full power and go up. Hey Elias, how's it doing? Oh, my pleasure, sir. I'll try to do it again. I'm sorry I'm pretty busy these days, but thanks for dropping in. And we have a couple of people from further south here. We have Elias Speaks from Jamaica, right? And we have Rodrigo Kit Kat from Brazil, so we have a Caribbean and Latin American contingent here on the stream. Yeah, it was my pleasure, Elias. Fantastic. I think that's a P-47 this. I don't think I'm going to shoot at this because this is a P-47 Centapu. I can tell by the wings from this distance. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a P-47. Let's see what we have here. Let's check our 6 real quick. A little bit of a swing of the rudder. What is this one? Now the sun is in my eyes. Oh, and I'm taking fire. Okay, here you go. Focke-Wulf almost surprised me here. Okay, I'm going to put my nose below the horizon. Keep an eye on where he is. Because then when you point your nose below the horizon, the gravity like pushes you down and you have basically a gravity-assisted turn radius, which will be faster. Because turning faster than the other guys, basically life and death, can be life and death in this. Any little advantage you can get in a dogfight. Okay, I don't think I have too much. Ooh, there goes a P-47. It's one of my guys. I don't think I have much. Ammo left, so I'm gonna just keep it. And you can hear this woo. It's like one of the characteristic sound of the P-51. That radiator down the bottom. That I think that scoop thing makes this really. I think that's what's responsible for this type of sound. Oh, that's some good hit. A good hit on him. Alright. Stay with him here in the clouds. On the left wing. Right by this Focke-Wulf. Whoa. Very close fly. Almost crashed into him. Now some scissoring, some barrel rolling around. And, whoa, I don't want to lose consciousness. This game does model... Geez, there's an airfield down there. A rough man, yeah. Alright, rough man. Rodrigo, normalmente eu falo só inglês no stream, cara. Mas a não ser que apareça um brasileiro aí, daí eu faço brasileiro. Okay, lost consciousness. I pulled the stick too much, so the blood came away from my head down to my legs and lost consciousness. Now I'm you know, I'm at the mercy of the gods here. I came into your sense, I have control. Okay, thankfully, as soon as you feel like you're about to lose control, you get your nose pointed above the horizon. That's what I was lucky that I managed to do that, because otherwise it would have been a hole in the ground right now. Okay. Here he comes, he's still after me, this guy. É, eu costumo falar, opa, okay, left rudder, right rudder, let's try to throw his aim off. Right off, left rudder, okay, I managed to throw his aim off. Alright, let's go. Scissor back in. We're in a turn radius fight, turn fight here. I don't want to put out too much because this game it models, you know, the losing consciousness. Is that one of up there? Oh, geez, wasn't right here. Let's go after the other one. Oh, and here you go, lost consciousness again. É, normalmente só falo inglês, mas quando tem brasileiro eu falo português também. Eu tava pensando em fazer uma vez por semana um stream em português. Tava pensando em fazer isso. Oh, and I blew up. Here you go. But we have Elias speaks here. He speaks English. And we have Rodrigo who speaks Portuguese. I'm originally from Brazil, so I can speak some Portuguese as well. But thanks so much for dropping by, people. I didn't really want to end with a blowing up, you know. But I'm gonna have to leave it here. It's 1 hour stream. Muito obrigado, Rodrigo, pelo follow. Muito obrigado, Godzilla, pelo follow, pelo raid. Vou parar aqui. Tô de volta amanhã com... What is tomorrow? You stay awesome too, Elias. Thanks so much. I'm speaking 2 languages here, but you know, I got some Brazilians here, so I gotta speak some Brazilian. Nós na parada. Falou, cara. Falou, figura. Um abração aí pro Brasil aqui de Nova York. Falou? Vocês também. Durma com Deus. Peace out, Elias. Thanks so much for dropping in. See you all tomorrow. See you all again soon. I'll try to drop in your stream as well, too. Peace out.